Hi everyone, this is Killshot from 99 Gaming, and this is The Walking Dead Season 7, Episode 16, Negan Spoiler Part 4. We've talked about Sasha, we've talked about Jadis, we've talked about Dwight. This has been the most highly requested and anticipated day. We're going to talk about Negan spoilers. This will contain exact spoilers, will contain dialogue and script. If you're not into spoilers, turn away right now. We're also going to talk about a little bit of the events that happened this season to lead up to Negan's ultimate plan. So stating the obvious, we know Negan is brutal. The very anticipated premiere where Negan beat down Abraham and Glenn. That was really just the beginning. I know a lot of people have complained about the storyline because they had to develop the Kingdom, Oceanside, the Scavengers, but if we go back and reflect, Negan's actually been very brutal throughout this entire season, and he's focused on making sure that people follow the rules. The torture of Dwight, the iron given to Mark, he got rid of Dr. Carson, he had another doctor up in Hilltop, so it seems like he has people that are just interchangeable up to this point, but you also have to remember, Rapey Davey went too far, and it was all about following the rules. There are certain things that you can do, but when you cross that line, Negan is there to keep you in check, which goes into his charm. So while he's brutal, he's also charming at the same time, and we'll merge those two together in just a second. We saw him make a move on Rosita early on. He actually had Sherry wrapped around his finger, we thought, but then she took off. But the softer, gentler side of Negan actually made dinner for Olivia and became the father figure for Judith and Carl. And even early on, Negan demonstrates that charisma and that charm with Spencer. You like him, but you hate him at the same time, and you merge those two traits together, the brutality and the charm, and it really is going to be demonstrated in Negan's punishment plan. So first of all, who is Negan's little birdie? It's Tamiel. Tamiel's been running back and forth telling Negan that Rick is up to something. So we don't go to all-out war, so Negan has to go punish Rick. Here's the plan. We know that Lucille needs her 3. How's he going to get there? He wants to put Sasha in the casket, drive up to Alexandria, tap on the casket. Sasha's going to get out. Rick sees that they have her captive, and then he's going to set up a lineup, and he's going to kill 3 people. Could be Michonne, could be Carl, could be Rosita. Sasha is not down with that. Sasha says, no one has to die. That's where Negan kind of bounces back, and they have the dialogue, and he says, you're wrong. And they go in this whole conversation about the punishment, how the punishment's important. And then Negan decides to compromise with Sasha, and he says, okay, how about this 1? I mean, I was going to pull 3 people out of the pool, just 1, and just for you. Sasha looks distressed. She's upset. She looks at Negan and says, okay, just 1 person has to die. Sasha comes to peace with herself, so that 1 person is probably going to be Sasha. And Negan says to Sasha, you got me wrapped around your little finger. You know that? It's not a man-woman thing. I mean, if you had a dick, I would still have these feelings. We roll in 45. So they make their way to Alexandria, and on their journey, there's some trees down in the road. If you guys don't know about that, go back and watch the Dwight spoiler from yesterday to tell you all about Dwight's plan to sabotage Negan. But then they ultimately get there. When they get there, Eugene pulls out the megaphone, and he demands that Rick surrender. You can see Sasha in the casket right there. Rick is not having it. Rick is livid. So it's time to blow up Eugene, the Saviors, anybody that's out there. Rick goes to hit the detonator. The bombs do not work. So now we go to plan B. There's a couple of plans that will get spoiled here. Negan taps on the casket. Sasha jumps out. This is not Sasha. Sasha will attack Negan. All chaos ensues. Everything is just going crazy. You can see Negan is not going to be happy about this, but one thing he will be happy about is the fact that Jadis and the Scavengers are going to turn on Rick. He knows this is going to happen. Jadis shoots Rick in the side. Tamiel beats down Michonne. A lot of things are going on, so it does settle down at a point. Sasha manages to wander off or walk herself, and Rick will be brought up to the front, lineup number 2, and Negan is going to kill Carl and cut off Rick's right hand. Several spoilers I talked about earlier in the week. He goes to swing at Carl. When he raises the bat, Shiva jumps out of nowhere and saves the day. She eats one of the Saviors. We don't know which one it's going to be. Probably one of these. It won't be Rapey Davey, but you get the idea. I also heard the CGI was incredible here with Shiva just ripping people apart. Hopefully she kills at least 2. Leave your thoughts and comments below which 2 you'd like to see. I'd like to see a rock get eaten and also heavy metal guy. And as a backup, we got Jesus, Maggie, Ezekiel. The whole gang will come in and help out. So once Rick's group gets control, we save everybody. Rick gets shot. Rosita gets shot. Negan is going to run away, get ready for war. This is an older scene, but Negan will flip the bird up as he's driving away. Errol's chasing after him. Ezekiel's chasing after him. Everyone wants to just obliterate him right there, but Negan does manage to get away. We think Dwight goes back. Dwight could be an inside source, but at some point, Negan will look at Eugene, and he's going to talk about Sasha, and he's going to say, how do you think she died in there? Eugene says she suffocated. So we're not sure if Negan still trusts Eugene at this point, but Negan turns around to his group once they get back to Sanctuary and says, prepare for all-out war. So it is on at this point. This is Negan's storyline. He's going to have to watch over his shoulder a little bit because he doesn't know if he's got a couple of spies from the inside that might have let Rick know as well. But he does have the Scavengers on his side as well. So all-out war is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be the Saviors and the Scavengers versus the Kingdom, the Hilltop, and also Rick's group. It's time to regroup a little bit and get ready for this next season, season number 8. There'll be a couple more spoilers to come out in the next couple days. Thanks everyone for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Look for Sunday spoilers Sunday night, and also after Talking Dead, we'll have an extended live stream as well. Thanks to all of my sponsors, my subs, everything that you guys do, and look for more videos soon. Peace.